Hi guys. Hi guys. Are you here? Are you guys still here? Please be here. Hi guys. I'm a terrible host. Guys, please be here. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. Let me know you guys are here. Am I loud? Am I too loud? What's going on? Life of a single mom. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy, man. It's not easy. It's not easy, guys. Please forgive me. Who's here? Show yourself up. All right? Don't hide. Just let me know you're here so I don't feel too bad. Okay? I'm so sorry. Look. I'm so sorry. I'm extremely sorry. I tried to make it early. I just came out the shower, bent up my earring, because it's a new earring that I didn't know you have to screw out like a screwdriver, like it's a screw, you know, you have to screw it off the back. So I still didn't get to clean it off. Rhea! So I rushed into here because I'm like, my viewers are waiting on me and I'm still not there. You guys see I got a fresh do? Took off that luggage off of my head. I have to take off some baggage, you know, literally, like what I'm facing in my life. I have to drop some baggage. You know, I have to unload some heavy loads. You get me? So that's what I was doing physically today, why I'm so late. I ran out this morning. I left the house from this morning. Rhea! From this morning, I'm telling you, I left the house. Right? Mind you, I'm on the phone doing calls, making phone calls, answering the phone with things that I have to get done. Right? But I have a car mount for my phone. Bring the hand sanitizer for me, please, and a piece of toilet paper. So I have my phone on the mount and I'm driving and I'm still doing what I have to do. I had to go and I had so many errands to run. I had to go get an oil change as well. I got my hair cut yesterday and I did my hair, but it was looking a bit yellow, you know, around the edges. And it was just not looking the way I wanted it. So I stopped at the barber again. Right? I drove up by the barber like about 2 to 3 times. I was up and down the same road. Right? And I wanted to get my eyebrows done. And yeah, whatever. Let me make it look nice. It's my spit. So I went, got the little eyebrows done. You know what I'm saying? try to look presentable and stuff, even though I look like I got a goatee. Still trying to get rid of some dark spots off my skin, from the enemy trying to destroy me internally, physically, mentally, spiritually. You know what I mean? So now I'm trying to work on the physical, part of it, always working on the mental part, but I'm trying to work on the physical. So, trying to feel good about myself again, like the old Nikki, the confident Nikki, always confident. But, when certain things are going on with you and you start to see you look different, like, who is this person? So I just had to get into the self-love, beautifying myself and, loving myself a little more. So I was on the road doing a lot of stuff, taking care of my vehicle that hadn't gotten a oil change in the longest time, and still trying to take care of myself and feeling good about myself. So I'm sorry about the late. Bought some earrings, stopped at the mall, said I wanted to be home by 4 o'clock because I know I have my live at 6. So, just there driving and still having to pay attention and making sure that I'm safe and driving safe and not going too fast. And then the traffic and so I'm just glad that I'm here. Okay. I'm just glad to be here. I'm very sorry for keeping you guys, whoever is here, watching me. Like I said, don't be shy. I don't bite, right? And saying I need to get back because I have an engagement to attend to. I don't want to stood up, stand up or whatever you want to call it. My viewers and my followers, my subscribers, my supporters, my YouTube family, right? So yes, I'm very sorry. Oh my goodness. Melissa, where are you? Lisa, where are you? Where are my regulars? And all the newcomers, whoever you are. I like to be interactive. So I don't like just talking to myself and have no response. But if I have to, I will, because I know others will see it after. We got to do a lot of talking to ourselves. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't let anyone tell you guys that something is wrong with that. Sometimes you have to talk to yourself. You got to motivate yourself, right? So yeah, I'm here putting in the the screw earring. I'm not used to this. I almost broke it. And I spent so much money for it just now. It's sterling silver. Right? Because I didn't know you had to screw it in the back. I thought you just push it in, right? Like the regular earrings that I'm used to. So as you guys know, I always try to share the live to get some more individuals that are going to be interactive. So please be a little patient with me. We're just going to chat today. We're going to talk about this beautiful face that you see in front of you. And how I'm feeling and how I'm getting back to being my somewhat old self. Don't want to go back. We don't want to go backwards. We want to go forward. But there are some characteristics of my, prior self that will never change and that I love and I want to keep going forward. I'm happy. I'm loving. I love to have fun. I love to encourage others, even if it means putting myself out there, showing my flaws, because we all have flaws. No one is perfect. Not a single soul. So whoever is trying to let you feel like they are perfect, they're liars. They are liars. No one's perfect. So please be patient with me. Let me try to share this out for some interaction. Like I said, I don't want to be speaking to myself right now. I want people that talk back. And respond. Okay. Let's see if they're going to answer. See if they're going to answer to the call. Who's this one person that's here and not saying anything? I'm very curious to know who you are. You guys are funny, You guys are something else. How could you be here and not even saying hi? And just watching me like that? That's not nice. That's not nice. It's called alive. It means to interact. Okay. Who's that? I don't know who that is. Yes, let me see who's going to come. Who's going to get my message and come on over to join us. I realize people don't like putting on notification bells. Who's here? Let yourself be known, guys. Whoever is in the chat. Like I was telling the person before the second person came in, it's kind of awkward talking to yourself when no one is interacting, okay? I sent someone and they're asking me if it's me. Duh. Yeah. No, duh. It is me. Come on. People don't read, Why I don't. People don't read, Why I don't know why black people don't like read. Huh? Why black people don't like read? At least pay attention to the thumbnail with my big face on it. Well, I may tell you. They would see their face on a bola and yam it. Who else can? Bye, viewer. You don't want to tell me who you are anyways. Let me see if I could see who's here. Oh, sorry. I almost shut you guys down. Nobody's not coming. Yes, cause me. No, I'm only 30 minutes late, or I was only 20 minutes late. Really, people? Yes, sit here and look at my beautiful face. All it is staring at me and I can't see you. You want me to feel awkward, don't you? It ain't gonna work. Me nah no shame. Me no have no shame. Me shame bag burst. It bursted long time ago. I think I'm gonna try and call them over from Instagram. Hold on one second, guys. Or my lone viewer. Okay? My lone viewer. Hey, what's up with my phone? Woo-wee! Yes, at least I'm not using my own finger and picking out my ears. I'm using paper. Pretty clean. Look. Nothing's on it. It's pretty clean, I like. Let's see this one. I just showered too, so it's not that bad. Let me see. It's just wet. See? Nothing. Clean. It's clean. In a few? My girl, me late here come talk about in a few. You ever hear nothing like this? My girl, me late. I was supposed to start at 6 o'clock. And it's like 6:40. You come talk about in a few. Send mom. Boy in a few. I'm supposed to ready when me I go live, you know. Boy in a few. Can't expect family to support you with nothing, you know. Trust me, guys. You guys are seeing it live right here. Family support? Pfft, you'll never get that. You would have never lived to see that. You get me? You're not gonna live to see that. Wait, what happened to my Instagram just now? Okay. She's laughing. This girl think it's a joke. They're laughing at me, yo. They think it's a joke. They're laughing at me. Eh? They're laughing at me. I'm live on YouTube. YouTube. Okay? YouTube. Hot and spicy Nikks. Come on over. I don't want to be doing it on two things. Come and join me. I feel lonely. I feel so alone. I feel alone. The boogeyman is on the other screen not saying hi. I feel alone. I'm so scared. I'm shivering. I'm so scared. Who's here? Who's here, guys? Okay. Come on over, guys. I'm here on YouTube. Come on over. Let's chat. I want to speak about a few things, a few little things, but I would love some interaction, okay? Sorry, guys that are here. I hope I'm keeping you entertained with my beautiful face. How you like me now? How you like me now? How you like me now? Okay, so I'm gonna share this, right? Who's here? Oh, Mom! At least my mother there. Oh, at least my mother there. At least my mother there. Me not scared of the boogeyman no more. Thank you, Mom. The boogeyman was here scaring me. Nah, say nothing. Just there behind the screen and watch me. Thank you, Mom. Who is this? Kimani. Hi, Kimani. Come join me on YouTube. So I don't have to be speaking to two screens. I'd rather just keep the focus on YouTube so we could have, some interaction, right? And I also use my phone to, look up a few things that I want to speak about and that I want to refer to that I could show to the screen and show you guys. So join me on YouTube at ShortnSpicy Nikks right there. And you'll see this beautiful face right here. But instead I have a wrap thing around my head because, COVID did a go on and thing. And it did kind of look messed up. You get me? So me did a kind of cover up the bumper brush them. The nappies. I was kind of covering them up. But come and join me now. Me decent now. Me decent. Yes, Mom. Mom, are you on Facebook? Because I want to speak about a few things, just me getting back into feeling like my old self again, I've always been confident no matter what I look like, what I feel like, I'm not afraid to speak up and speak out. So that was never an issue, but we're human, right? And when we don't what would you say, look the same or feel the same as we normally do. It's hard, for it not to show, right? One moment, let me do this last thing here. Right, Mom? It's hard for it not to show, right? Some people hide things very well, but not all of us could do that. Let me continue sharing it. The last time I'm sharing it, and then that's it. Using my own finger and picking out my... Okay, that was just me with my nonsense. Okay, your full attention. You got me. You got my full attention now. I could go on with my nonsense now. For first timers, it's your girl Nikki. Short and spicy Nikks. Nobody no call me that, but Nikki, that's me. And I just decided to do this live because I was feeling a little more confidence. When you get your hair done and, you get your body, when you're back into your comfortability, if that's a word, it shows. You feel it, it shows, and you project it onto others as well. For the same when you're down, right? And you're not feeling that well. And you're not feeling that good about yourself, not so proud for some. This is not generally about me. It's just, on a whole, individuals, people in general, right? Whether you're a person that could hide it, and you could still go about and be radiant and, that's a good trait, but not all of us could do that. And I try my best, but I said, you know what? Let me just go out there without the wrap on my head, do my hair, freshen up, and just, radiate some good energy, right? Some good vibe onto someone else that might be feeling down. Because I know what it feels like when you feel down and when you look in the mirror and you're like, who is this person? Because I know what it feels like when you feel down and when you look in the mirror and you're like, who is this person? Like, man, nah, man. Oh, me look so mash up, or that's Jamaican term, or oh, me look so run down. How do I look like, Nah, I'm not feeling that, It also has to do with how you feel internally as well. So if you feel good about yourself, you take care of yourself. Inside and out. You put love on yourself. You put time into yourself. You see, usually I'll just come out like, it's whatever, like, cha. And I'm like, I want my eyebrows to shape. I want to shape up my eyebrows. How me look? How me look? Does it make you want to go and do your eyebrows too? Huh? How's my hair look? Does it make you want to go out there and do your hair? Not necessarily the same style, because there's barely any hair right here. But does it make you want to go and spruce yourself up? Doesn't it? Right? When I see someone that looks beautiful or has a good hair done or something nice on and stuff, it makes me want to go out there and get something for myself. It's like, they look good. That looks nice on them. Not necessarily the same thing that they have, right? But something that complements you and your style and what you like. But it gives you a good vibe. At least it should, right? I know they say that there are people out there that are, jealous, bad mind. So they might see somebody in something and, hate the person or dislike them, like, him think him look good, or, she think she look good. So that look better upon me, right? Nah, not me. I love to see people looking good. Anything about telling a person that they look good. I don't have no qualms about that, or I don't feel, awkward or anything to tell a person, male or female, wow, you look good. That looks good. She's your shape. You get me? Wow, you have a piece of butt there. You know? It's not going to take away from your flaws and what's going on with you. You get me? It's not going to make you any worse. The good thing about it, it will actually make you better. It'll make you better. So that's what, I'm like, what am I going to do today? What is my life going to be about? Because last week when I was finished my life, I'm like, what am I going to do my life about? And I didn't have a topic. And I'm like, there's some things going on in social media that I want to talk about. But, after getting my hair done yesterday and coming, running up and down and stuff, I'm like, I'm going to talk about myself. I'm going to talk about feeling good about yourself, looking good, right? And let me give you a little rundown. For Mom and whoever else that wasn't here before, I was talking about why I'm so late. Because you see, it's almost 7 o'clock and my live is supposed to start at 6 o'clock. And I try to go at least an hour. But I was running up and down and, I did my hair last night. I got it cut. But when I came home and I looked in the mirror, I'm like, but wait. Oh, Brandon cut me hair, so this look like box. My head shaped like a box. So, like, I'm not feeling this hairstyle. I'm not feeling this haircut, yo. It look too square. Me look squarer than SpongeBob SquarePants. Nah, I want to look like Patrick. My head feel look like Patrick, like an oval kind of look. My head feel shape like Patrick, not no SpongeBob SquarePants. I'm like, nah, sir, I'm not feeling that. Me already look like my father, and I look like a boy, when I'm not spruced up and the earrings and thing. I'm looking more like my dad, and nah, that ain't a good thing. I'm a girl. I don't want to look like no man, right? So I'm like, why my barber give me this box haircut, yo? Under the sea, SpongeBob SquarePants. Nah, star, I want to look like Patrick, yo. Or what's the girl in that glass thing? Sandy, Yeah, I mean, look like Sandy or Patrick with the oval. I don't know, SpongeBob SquarePants haircut around here. So I did my hair and it was okay. It started looking okay. Then when I look, all around here is yellow. I'm like, nah, man. I bleached it. It came out to a good kind of color. And when I looked, all around here is yellow. I got something that the girl at the hair store said to use. Some toner thing. First time using it, you know. I told her I wanted like a platinum blonde. She couldn't find a platinum blonde, so she gave me something called some satin blonde. On the box where she showed me the person that used it, the color they had and what the color they got after using that, I'm like, okay, doesn't look too bad. Let me try it. Now, I put that on and I swear it looked good, you know, after I was finished. You see today when mind you, it's already in the SpongeBob SquarePants haircut, you know. I had to go out and get my oil change and everything, because since COVID, I haven't gone out to do no kind of maintenance on my vehicle. So I was running up and down all morning. I left the house like 11 o'clock and I was on the phone with doctors and from my second son with, you know, trying to talk about blood work that he got done, ultrasound, everything, you know, pure talking on the phone. I'm driving, I have my phone on the mount and I'm still on speaker and still doing business and doing stuff that needs to get done at the same time, rushing to go to the mechanic to go get my oil change and having to go to the barber again to get my hair done properly. So mind you, I went to the mechanic first. No kind of rub up. I didn't put no kind of texturizer or anything, any kind of oil or gel or gel activator or anything in it. So it just looked like a dry square brush. Dry square brush with partly up here kind of blonde and around here yellow. So basically SpongeBob SquarePants. That's what I look like driving this morning with my shades on. Trying not to look into people's face, looking at me, laughing their head off. You get me? And I'm like, I ain't wearing no hat. I just can't be bothered. I got this haircut so I could stop wearing hats, so I could stop wrapping the things on my head, so I'm not wearing no hat. You get me? So I'm like, nah, man. Went to the barber. He did what he had to do, you know. Needed to get my eyebrows done. The guy wasn't there. Had to go back to the mechanic because when I went there, I was late for the mechanic. So they said, come back in an hour. They're going for lunch. Went back there after getting the barber to do whatever. Drove back down there. Got the oil change. Left from there. Went back up to the barber because the guy finally came who does the eyebrow. So I was just up and down, up and down. I'm like, my goodness, man. Nah, this is just too much. But when you have to get things done, plus you want to look beautiful, you have to do what you have to do. There's no complaining. So I just had to just pull my big drawers up, my big panties, you get me? And just suck it up and do it. Because nobody's going to do it for me, right? I want to look good. I want a vehicle that I could drive. 1 second, guys. I'm on my live. Why are you calling me here? Come and join me on the live. Short and Spicy Nikks, YouTube. The link is right there. I sent it to black people. It's what I tell you about black people. They don't like reading up. You send them everything, the direction is like them why I say A, B, C, D, E, and F, G. Okay? Right? So that's what I had to do. And I'm like, yeah, let me just come talk to my people and show them, you know, that, you know, it feels good to feel good, to look good, you know? You radiate that energy unto others, right? when you're keeping things deep down inside and covering it up, but you feel awful, as much as you try to cover it up, it still shows. So just go to the root of it and deal with it, right? So that's enough about what I wanted to say about me. Me feel good. Nikki there again. You see me? I'm here. Never went anywhere, but there's been times when I didn't really feel so good about myself, you know? Because I'm not perfect. And I've been through some stuff. I've told you guys, hell and back, right? So it feels good to feel good and to look good. You know what I mean? Yeah. Anyways, what do you guys think about this COVID thing right now? Because I want to talk about a video that I've seen on social media. I want to talk about COVID, and I want to touch a little bit on some, here and there. I don't know if you call it mix up, if you want to call it mix up, or you just want to call it entertainment or whatever in the Jamaican community, because I'm Jamaican, right? So I more follow stuff that is, Jamaican bound or what's happening around the world. Yes, but most of the, right? So I more follow stuff that is, Jamaican bound or what's happening around the world. Yes, but most of the individuals that I have on social media, especially Facebook, are their background is Jamaican and or Canadian, and like I don't have a lot of Caucasian friends, to tell you the truth. But I'm not racist, I'm not biased. I'll talk to anyone, I'll associate and be friendly with anyone. I don't have a problem. Indian, Chinese, it doesn't matter. But you tend to, communicate with people that are like you or have similarities, right? So that's most of my social media base. Black Americans and Black Jamaicans, right? Indian, whatever, Jamaicans and whatever, and Canadians. So anyways, to start, I want to talk about COVID, like I said, for a little bit. And I also want to talk about, I don't know if you guys know about this couple, or I should say a couple, but also an entanglement kind of situation going on between one female and two males, Expert and Sandakan. Okay? It's Friday. Let's put a little joke and liveliness, about it, right? And what else? What else did I want to talk about? And the social media bloggers or artists or whoever that are exploiting these individuals or assisting them, whatever they want to call it. But I see a bit of both, right, going on to get views and everything, right? So first, let's talk about this COVID thing, because I shared something the other day that said this African lady, saying that there's a cure for COVID. I just shared it on my page today, and I think I shared it before that. I don't know why I can't see it now, but I'm gonna go back and look for it. She's saying there is a cure, and I think I'm gonna put the phone to the screen so you guys could see the video of what I'm talking about. Yes, I just saw one of what she's talking about, but I wanted to see another one. One moment, guys, one moment. Don't want to keep you guys up. that someone shared today. You know what? Let me go to this first. The one that I shared, because I can't find the other one with the other person that shared it earlier with her answering questions. Oh, speaking of it, that's what I'm going to share. I can't find the one that she's doing like an interview and speaking more in detail. Okay. I'm Dr. Stella Emanuel. I'm a primary care physician. Wait, let me start it. Texas. Let me start it. Hello, I'm Dr. Stella Emanuel. I'm a primary care physician in Houston, Texas. Ooh, and a shake. You know, I actually went to medical school in West Africa, Nigeria, where I took care of malaria patients, treated them with hydroxychloroquine and stuff like that. So I'm actually used to these medications. I'm here because I have personally treated over 350 patients with COVID. Patients that have diabetes, patients that have high blood pressure, patients that have asthma, old people. I think my oldest patient is 92, 87-year-olds. And the result has been the same. I put them on hydroxychloroquine, I put them on zinc, I put them on Zithromax, and they are all well. For the past few months, I've taken care of over 350 patients. We've not lost one. Not a diabetic, not a somebody with high blood pressure, not somebody with asthma, not an old person. We've not lost one patient. And on top of that, I've put myself, my staff, and many doctors that I know on hydroxychloroquine for prevention, because by the very mechanism of action, it works early and as a prophylaxis. We see patients, 10 to 15 COVID patients every day. We give them breathing treatments. We only wear surgical masks. None of us has gotten sick. It works. So right now, I came here to Washington, D.C. to say, America, nobody needs to die. The study that made me start using hydroxychloroquine was a study that they did under the NIH in 2005 that say it works. Recently, I was doing some research about a patient that had hiccups, and I found out that they even did a recent study in the NIH, which is our National Institute, that is the National NIH, National Institute of Health. They actually had a study, I'm going to look it up. Type hiccups and COVID, you will see it. They treated a patient that had hiccups with hydroxychloroquine, and it proved that COVID is a symptom of hiccups. It's a symptom of COVID. So if the NIH knows that treating the patient with hydroxychloroquine proves that hiccup is a symptom of COVID, then they definitely know that hydroxychloroquine works. I'm upset. Why I'm upset is that I see people that cannot breathe. I see parents walk in, I see diabetics sit in my office knowing that this is a death sentence and they can't breathe. And I hug them and I tell them it's going to be okay, you're going to live. And we treat them and they live. None has died. So if some fake science, some person sponsored by all these fake pharma companies comes and say, oh, we've done studies and they found out that it doesn't work, I can tell you categorically it's fake science. I want to know who is sponsoring that study. I want to know who is behind it. Because there is no way I can treat 350 patients and counting and nobody is dead and they all did better. And then you're going to tell me that you treated 20 people, 40 people and it didn't work. I'm a true testimony. So I came here to Washington, D.C. to tell America, nobody needs to get sick. This virus has a cure. It is called hydroxychloroquine, zinc, and Zithromax. I know people want to talk about mask. Hello? You don't need mask. There is a cure. I know they don't want to open schools. No, you don't need people to be locked down. There is prevention and there is a cure. And let me tell you something. All you fake doctors out there that tell me, oh yeah, I want a double-blinded studies. I just tell you, it's sounding like a computer, double-blinded. I don't know whether your chips are malfunctioning, but I'm a real doctor. I have radiologists, we have plastic surgeons, we have neurosurgeons like Sanjay Gupta saying, oh yeah, it doesn't work and it causes heart disease. Let me ask you, Dr. Sanjay Gupta, hear me. Have you ever seen a COVID patient? Have you ever treated anybody with hydroxychloroquine and they died from heart disease? When you do, come and talk to me. Because I sit down in my clinic every day and I see this patient walk in every day, scared to death. I see people driving 2-3 hours to my clinic because some ER doctor is scared of the Texas board or they are scared of something and they will not prescribe medication to these people. I tell all of you doctors that are sitting down and watching Americans die, you're like the good Nazis, the good what? The good Germans that watched Jews get killed and you did not speak up. If they come after me, they threaten me. They've threatened to, I've gotten all kinds of threats. Oh, they're going to report me to the bots. I say, you know what? I don't care. I'm not going to let Americans die. And if this is the if this is the hill where I get nailed on, I will get nailed on it. I don't care. You can report me to the bots. You can kill me. You can do whatever. But I'm not going to let Americans die. And today I'm here to say that America, there is a cure for COVID. All this foolishness does not need to happen. There is a cure for COVID. There is a cure for COVID. It's called hydroxychloroquine. It's called zinc. It's called Zithromax. And it is time for the grassroots to wake up and say, no, we're not going to take this any longer. We're not going to die. Because let me tell you something. When somebody is dead, they are dead. They're not coming back tomorrow to have an argument. They're not coming back tomorrow to discuss the double-blinded study and the data. All of you doctors that are waiting for data, if 6 months down the line you actually found out that this data shows that this medication works, how about your patients that have died? You want a double-blinded study? When people are dying, it's unethical. So, guys, we don't need to die. There is a cure for COVID. Oh my God. What do you guys think about that? What do you think about that? For some reason, I believe this lady 100%. I believe this lady. Let me know in the comments, guys. What do you think about this? Do you believe her? I 100% believe her. I really do. I've always heard about these big pharma companies. I've always heard about them. And yes, guys, don't forget to like the stream, okay? Like the stream and share it out, okay? Share it out on your platforms, but don't forget to like. As you come in, like. I forgot to tell you guys that. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe, okay? But I believe this lady 100%. They want you, the vaccine is what they're trying to push. They're trying to push this vaccine thing too hard, man. They're trying to push it too much. Why would she come on, out to us like this, lying and sacrificing herself, sacrificing her job, her profession, her license? The woman said she's treated over 400 individuals with COVID, pregnant women, diabetics, older people, young people, and they've all come back negative. I've never heard of this hydroxychloroquine. I don't want to cuss bad word. I believe her. Why do they want to give everyone vaccine so much? Who benefits from the vaccine? The developer, Mr. Bill Gates, from what I've been hearing. These big pharma companies, there's so much natural medicine, natural remedies to stuff, and all they want to do is force these chemically based pills and everything down our throats. When I got diagnosed with the anxiety and depression, it took me such a long time to actually, follow my doctor's orders and take medication. I refused it, man. I was refusing medication for so long. I went back to the doctor how many times, having him doing this test, that test, this test, and all my doctor kept saying was, listen, you're going through anxiety and depression, you need to start taking these. Mind you, my panic attacks that I was having, you know, they have dissipated, right? They're gone. Not feeling that anymore. I used to just be washing the dishes and stuff, and my heart would just start racing. I didn't have to be doing anything, and my heart would just start racing. I would feel like I'm having panic attack. I would feel like I'm having a heart attack. I went to the hospital a few times, called ambulance, everything. Called my cousin to come in and watch my children for me to go to the hospital emergency room because I felt like I was dying. Cold sweats, it was really bad. I didn't know anyone around me to, suggest any kind of natural medicine or natural remedies for it. But I know there are natural remedies out there. I just came across TLC. And if I knew TLC before, at that time, I would have certainly started to take in the NutriBurst and, all the things that they have that have plant-based, that are plant-based, and are not so much chemicals. They want to manufacture all these pills that we don't know what is in there. Right now, if I miss a pill, one of my medication, not one, I only have one medication. If I miss one, the next day, my eyes just feel like something is poking me inside. If I look to the left, if I look to, the right, like I just feel like a shock to my brain. And that's from not taking it. That's from missing it. That didn't happen to me before. I was going through the panic attacks, yes, and stuff, and headaches. I was getting major headaches and stuff. But that is something new from me not taking it. If I miss a day, that's what happens to me. I feel like the shock, and I don't know why. I was so afraid to start taking medication in the first place because I did not want to be addicted to medication, as they would say. I didn't want to have to depend on medication for the rest of my life. I tried, before I was pregnant with my last child, I tried to come off of the medication. I tried to have the doctor lower the dosage. But it didn't happen. It couldn't happen. I was going through stresses at that time. I was going through so much at that time. You didn't hear, Mom? They're all working together with the big pharma companies. That's where the votes are. Those are the people that are voting in the president that they want. So if you're not supporting them, you're not getting their vote. I've always heard about this big pharma companies and going against them, and there's so many things. Have you ever heard of what's his name again? I forgot his name. That doctor. Oh my goodness, my sister would know him. Oh my goodness, what's his name? Naturopathic doctor. Okay? He found a cure for AIDS. I think he even found a cure for cancer or something. They always end up dying. So a lot of people are scared. A lot of people A lot of scientists and stuff have gone missing from coming with data and information that they found cures for stuff. Hey sis, Wagwan, glad to see you. What's up, Dion? I'm glad you're able to join, sis. We're talking about my new and improved look. Me feel good. Me feel good about myself. Me look good. Jesus, me love myself. Me look pretty. So me look pretty. Me do some tune up, me tune up my car. Me get some oil change. I me change my oil too. Right? So we're talking about that. And, some other stuff, what's going on in the world, COVID. And I just played a video of an African doctor that is saying that there's a cure for COVID, because she's treated over 400 patients who had COVID, and they came back, their follow-up appointment, they were negative. They were all basically cured because the virus was eradicated, right? And the reason why everyone is not pushing what she's saying, it's called, she said the cure is hydroxychloroquine, something like that, and zinc and something else she was saying. But I'm not a doctor. I'm not, you know what I mean? But basically she's saying there's a cure because she's treated over 400 patients, and she had top doctors and physicians and stuff around her supporting her. So we're just talking about the big pharma and what they have to do with it, why you're not hearing about this, because they want to push their agenda, which is the needle, the injection, so they could get richer and richer. They don't really care. I've always heard about the big pharma, and that's how they move. And my mom is saying, why isn't the president, trying to go through this avenue and getting everyone fit, like help, treated? But I'm trying to let her know it's exactly what this lady is saying, this doctor is saying. The big pharma companies and the president or whoever, are in the position to let everyone know and to put it into action, they're not going to do it because it goes against their agenda. It's all about the dollars. Bill Gates, money man. It's all about the money, the Benjamins, the yen, whatever it is. It's all about that. You notice you don't hear anything about China and what's going on there? I haven't heard anything in the news about China, where it originated from, and what's going on with them and people there and deaths and all of that. We're not hearing anything about it. All I'm hearing about is New York right now and Florida. So that's just my part on what I wanted to share, of what I heard about COVID. And there needs to be pressure. There needs to be pressure and some firelight under the president, but you hear me? Or whoever is in control. Because a lot of people are dying and no one really cares. Right? So now, for my next topic, or my next thing that I want to talk about, social media and Rose and Sandakan, an expert, and these social media bloggers or celebrities that are basically using these individuals to get views. I see somebody on Instagram, I'm not gonna call the name. It's a known selector, DJ, whatever, have a show that he has individuals come on it and talk about their life or their mix up or whatever. Mind you, I don't follow these people on Instagram or Facebook or anything, but you know, once you're on social media, it's gonna come across your timeline. So when it does come across, I'll, watch some of them. Sometimes when it gets to the swearing and the disrespect, and it gets to the swearing and the disrespect and this person dragging that person and stuff, I don't want to feed my brain with all of that. I'm not living that life anymore. I would sit down and watch and, like, really? You have to be, and stuff like that. But I don't find it entertaining, right? So I don't really sit and watch that. But the part that the ones that I had to shake my head and laugh about is the Rose and her two-man, Sandakan, an expert. And how these people are exploiting this, developmentally disabled, I would say, individual. She has a disability, right? And I don't remember what her condition is called, but even the men that she's entangled with, right, seem to have some form of disability. Say it is a man-made virus, but if so, then supposed to have the cure for it. You get me, Mom? And that sounds to be the cure right there. Right? If they have a virus, they must have the cure. The easier way and the cheapest way sounds like what this lady is talking about. But the expensive way and what is going to cost the regular individual, regular citizen, an arm and a leg, is the way that the pharma company wants, right? Or it might not even cost you anything, because it's going to be government funded and stuff. But anything with the government involved in it and to do with the pharma, big pharma, what they call them, some politics in that, anything that politics is involved in, oh my goodness. You get me? All we could do is voice our opinions and what? Strike, and what else do we protest, right? Protest. That's all we could do. Not vote. We have to do our research and find out what's really going on, do some reading, right? And fight at the ballot. That's all we have to do. Because they're going to make the decision on their own otherwise. If you're voting in somebody that's not representing you the way they need to for the better of all human beings, what do you expect, right? But enough of them. That's all we have to do. We have to fight for ourselves by doing our research and hitting them where it matters, at the voting poll, right? There's nothing much else that we could do. Oh my goodness, look and watch the outcome. Keep ourselves safe, feed our bodies. What this lady is saying, do some more research on it, see how we could access it ourselves, because she said it's also it's a proactive measure as well as after the fact. So you could take it to build your immune after. You could take it to cure after, but you could also take this hydrochloroquine. I think she said it's called hydrochloroquine. I'm gonna listen to that again. I'm gonna put it in the description, right? And I suggest that we do our own research on these things and find out for sure what's going on, right? But we have to take care of ourselves, because we can't really leave it up to them that have their own agenda and what they want to gain out of this, right? So like I said, enough of them. I'm going to leave the name of the thing in the description, and you guys could check again once I've uploaded this, and go do your own research and look it up. Hydrochloroquine and zinc and something else. She said she named out a few things, right? But now with these individuals in social media, and Rose, she name, her name is Rose. So Rose, she have two man. One named Sandakan, he's a bit older, he's an older guy, and a young guy named Expert. Is it me? Expert him talk fast, and is it me? Brogan, is it me? Hear me I say? What him, other word what him use? Sandakan now, him eat about 16 dumpling the other day. Ate about 16 dumpling. If anyone who knows what dumpling is, flour, dough, rolled up and boiled with a little salt. Sometimes you put a little cornmeal in it and make it into a round, you know, like this fist kind of big. Roll it and boil it. 16 of that this man was on a live doing. And like I said, these social media bloggers or entertainers, or what, I don't know what they call themselves, are exploiting these individuals, having them come on the show, you know, talking and discussing their lives, what they're doing, and who met who and who's with who. And every so often, 1 minute she's with Sandakan and the next minute she's with Expert. And they're asking the public to send money for these individuals, to help these individuals. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, because they're in Jamaica and some of them are not working and whatever and need a little help. But instead of uplifting these individuals and trying to get them the help that they need, they visibly need, because they have some form of disability. Either it be mental illness, you could tell that they do have some sort of mental illness. Expert, you could tell he has mental illness because he's angry, you know, and he's abusive from what I've heard. That's the young guy. Rose, you could tell she has some sort of mental illness too, and developmental disability. I don't know about Sandakan and his mental state. Plus Rose has children and his mental state. Plus Rose has children. This lady has 2 children, and she's over here from one man to the other, and no mention or even care about her children. When these social media celebrities or bloggers or whoever they are, bring her on, you know, to do their shows, because that's what they're doing. They put her on live and have the audience come and watch her behavior, what she's talking about, and you know, in the comment section with people saying what they're saying. And they have their preference, who they want her to be with. I've seen them rooting for Sandakan and they're okay with her when she's with Sandakan, but when she's gone to expert, they're upset and they stop from sending money to her. They stop from sending money to her because she's with the person that they don't like. And they in turn start sending the person that they do like the money and all the things that they would have sent to her, to him. They bought Sandakan a fridge. They bought him a stove. I don't know what else they bought, right? For the one that they prefer her to be with. While this lady that visibly needs the help and needs some sort of education, you know what I mean? Some form of inspiration, you know, as to not be living such a entangled life or lifestyle, whatever you want to call it. I don't hear anyone trying to educate her on how dangerous that lifestyle is. The other day, she said she was pregnant. And people are like, who's the father? Who's the father? She said it was expert's baby. But then, she's not even sure because she was with Sandakan at the same time too. Don't people in Jamaica know about AIDS? Sexually transmitted diseases? Incurable disease? Don't they know? The same ones chastising her and putting her into even a deeper depression or mental illness, whatever it is that she's suffering from, and put her on blast. But they're the same ones in the comment cheering her on when she's doing this disgusting act. Tell anyone who to be with, right? But if they choose to be with that person, you're not supposed to be cheering them on. You get me? For views? Just so that they could see the views go up? Just so that they could get the followings? It's all entertainment for them. How much do you care about this lady and her children that you're sending the person that you prefer her to be with all the money, like, you know, and not trying to help her to better herself? Try to get her in some kind of treatment center, you know, something. Try to help her learn a trade or something to better herself so she could be a self-sufficient mom to take care of her children. How much do you care about these children that you're asking her, oh, Rose, I sent you some money. Did you go look for your children? You're sending this person, Sandakan, a fridge, a refrigerator, a stove, whatever he needs, money, all of that stuff. Wanna choose who she's supposed to be with. You don't really care about her or her children. She needs help. You can't just take money and throw at people, because the issue that they have is still going to be there when all that money is done. Every time I see this lady on a video, she's puffing like 6 cigarettes. As soon as one's done, she's gone to the other one. Just for the views. You know what I mean? And then they're all sitting around their phones or behind their computers and laughing everybody in the comment. Jeez, I'm Rose. Rose there with two man. Hey, me them, look how Rose have two man and me can't find not even one. Me not even can get a call back. And that's them in the comment. The same people that lift you up are the same people to tear you down when you start doing things that they don't want. And you can't find one person. Everybody that's out there trying to say they're there for her, not one of them is there for her. The same person that they're saying is trying to help her, this twin blogger, whatever they are, whoever they are, they want to elevate themselves. They're only doing it so that they could show their good side, so it could elevate them and bring them to the platform that they want. So when they're ready to go showcase their talent, they have those people. No one's doing this for themselves. I'm putting myself out here on YouTube for individuals going through the same mental illness that I am going through, but me as well. I benefit from it as well. It's not all for people. So anyone that's coming out here trying to say they're doing this for people and to help this situation and to do this, it's a lie. There's something in it for them as well. I'm just willing to put my life out there because I'm saying, okay, when I was trying to cover up my situation and hide, and I'm telling this one, they were sharing it anyways. So why not do it for a good reason? Even my enemies knew my issues, what I was going through, trying to take it and throw in my face. But for them, the world know. And I'm the only one go through them. And one have to say, wow, talk to me. How about that? How about that? You me say I have no shame bag. When them think them can't throw it on my face, them still have what Nikki have. You get me? And that's a self-love. Some of them don't love themselves. But you see how, because I love myself and I value myself and what I have to offer, it just go like that. Just brush it off on my shoulder. You hear what Jay-Z say? Get that dirt off your shoulder. You got it. Dirt off your shoulder. You got it. Dirt off your shoulder. Right? She has been on social media for months, and Twin Man was imitating her on TikTok. Others have been posting videos of her, but Twin Man was the first person to give her. Expert. I don't even want to do that. I don't want my eye for cross and stay so stuck that way. I've seen it. And everyone is laughing at, oh my gosh, you do it so good. You do it so good. They're just sitting behind their computers watching this lady and just criticizing her and, and all kind of stuff, right? Making fun of her like it's some kind of joke. Yeah, and then throwing some money at her. Just throwing some money that people are sending from wherever, to get entertained and, throwing some money at her. Exactly. So true. You get me? She needs a strong role model around her to get her some help. She needs mental health help, and she needs lifestyle help. She needs some help, like a lot of help. And instead of these people reaching out to her and trying to, they know so much people, trying to advocate for her and network and get her to the right place that she needs to go to. And I don't really watch it. 1 and 2 of it that's passed, I've seen. And I've also made it. I don't find that entertaining, nor do I find it funny. It's not funny. Those are real people's lives on display, right? And I said it. I said the same individuals that are here in the comments and behaving like that are the same ones that do it to their own family members, sitting behind them, laughing at them, and talking about them instead of directing them to the right avenues to getting the help that they need and deserve. So that's all I had to say, and I don't find it funny. And my battery is going to die, but I'm so happy you guys joined me tonight, and I thank you so much for your input. We agree with everything that's being said. We agree. Yeah, they don't care. For the most of it, I find that individuals, especially in our culture, as long as it's not happening to them or someone close to them, they don't care. They make a mockery out of it and laugh, and everything is a joke. Everything is a joke for most of us Jamaicans, and it's sad. Everything is a joke. You get me? They don't take anything really serious when they really need to. It's all one big joke and entertainment for everything. You get me? But like I said, thank you guys so much for joining me today. Went a little longer than usual, but it was worth it. Love you guys. Come back again next week, Friday. Hopefully I'll have a topic that is entertaining for you guys, and you guys will still be able to interact as we did today. So go on and enjoy. Every other month is a long weekend, but I don't know which one, the one, yeah. Is it Civic? I don't know. I know it's the long weekend before school. But then I have a long weekend when school I start back to. I don't know. I don't really care. Right? We're going to enjoy it. Not like we have anything to do more than stay inside. Because I had washed it, but I need to do some nice do. Come say hi.
Hi.
You scratch off his nose because I don't know what he was doing, but him scratch off his nose. Say hi. Say hi, Grandma. Mommy's mom. Say hi to Mommy, Mom.
Hi, Grandma.
Say hi, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
Hi, YouTubers. You'll see me soon. All right, later, guys. Bye. Have a good one.